actually want to add to is not specifically sports, but I think also like just other extracurricular activities that you can be involved in. Because I know personally, I wasn't good in sports, but one of the things that I was good at was writing. Like I would, like I love poetry, and so just encouraging the creative part of your children. Because, like sometimes it's not, I mean, you might not be good at one particular thing, and it's not good to push your child down that path, because it might just not be theirs. But I think trying to explore like other creative aspects of your children. For me, it was poetry. I have to say it's really helped me even when it came to my communication skills, when it came to storytelling, when it came to just how I express myself and how I've been able to navigate the corporate world. That has been like, such an amazing aspect, because it's really taught me to express myself. And through that, I was also able to like just cultivate and find out who I was, because I was able to express myself through these words. That was my outlet. So I think also encouraging other aspects. Sports is great, but also like just looking at all these other things that really make your children who they are.
One thing also is the fact that when I was in college, a lot of kids or a lot of students got scholarships, for participating in sports. And so you could get scholarships for literally anything, for having natural hair, for, I'm serious, for knowing how to write, or for having bow leg. Like, it's amazing what you could get scholarships for in America. Like, it's amazing. So a cousin got almost $500,000 in scholarship just for random things, and also from Coca-Cola. So that's one thing you should also encourage. So when I came to America, as an African, you kind of limit yourself. You're like, oh, don't do this, you don't do that, but I did everything. So I joined SGA, I joined Republican Club. I mean, I'm not a Republican, but I just joined everything. And it really helped, it opened a door like of opportunities. I met with governors, I met with like people that normally, this African girl would not meet with, and I would just walk into a place and say, okay, well, I'm here and I want to join. So encourage that, like she said, as Africans, we tend to say, okay, you have to only be this. You can only be a doctor or a lawyer or this, and anything else you're nothing, but it's not true. We have very successful people doing music, doing different things. And so I'm not saying, you guys go and tell your parents you want to become a dancer. That, I didn't say it. So, but just encourage that, because I believe God has a purpose for everyone, and we're not meant to be in this box. And like, some people are doctors and they're unhappy. Who says your child will become something else and be the biggest and the greatest? Mark Zuckerberg, or what's his name, didn't finish school, and he owns, I'm not saying, you're African, please go to school. But, it's very important to just nurture that. If they love to build, let them do that. If they love to do something, encourage it, as long as your money and your abilities are able to contain it. Some things are free, some things are not. They could learn skills online. They love watching YouTube videos. They're like, and it's not just them dancing and doing stuff, but they are building Minecraft, and there are kids making money from building Legos. And my kids have a channel on YouTube. I allow them. They're 6 and 8, but I allow them because they teach other kids how to build Legos and things like that. So encourage them to do those things. Minecraft teaches skills, how to build. Legos do that too. So I'm sure there are boys here. Fortnite, there's all these games that all these kids are into. But you have to also be very controlled. Like, don't get them on Roblox and get them to be doing crazy things. And I'm telling you guys this because I know some of them are laughing, they know, but some parents don't know what they do online. So there are Roblox and there are Minecraft, and you have all these things, but they teach certain skills. So encourage it, explore it, and let them, be great. That's all I guys think.
Yeah, just a quick point. I also played basketball throughout high school, and then I had the chance to either play D3. So there's 3 rankings. There's Division 1, Division 2, or Division 3. And Division 3 athletes actually don't get any scholarship. So I chose to focus on my academics rather than basketball. And I know, so you said your daughter plays volleyball, correct? So yeah, there's a lot of travel. I know there's a lot of travel and going to tournaments and things for that. So just make sure you can balance that. And if she has the opportunity to go to summer camps, like I had to choose between basketball and like academic camp. So if that opportunity comes up, just whichever you feel more about, whichever you're more passionate about, then you should be able to differentiate the two.
Awesome. So we're going to go to our online panelists right now. And so if I can have them introduce themselves. Kamana, do you want to go first? And Modani, once they get on after introductions, I want you to tell us about your journey at St. Agnes here and what that means. And then I want the kids to be involved in this process of asking this from you. All right. Can you hear? Is this Sam? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So can you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are. Tell us about your journey to where you got and so forth.
Yeah. So can you hear me?
Maybe a little more volume.
Yeah, you're working, Eric. Just give me a minute. Go ahead. Okay. So yeah, name is Anu. Currently freshman at Harvard University. I graduated high school in June, and before that, I applied to 12 schools, accepted to all 12 of those schools, in Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Stanford, Duke, Rutgers, University of Chicago, William, and University of Boston, Johns Hopkins. Received the Gates Scholarship, which is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and it covers all your expense related to college. So I get starting from freshman year. I came in high school knowing that I wanted to be at the top of my class in order to be able to secure college substance like that and also scholarship opportunities. So I started off taking the most advanced so 2 classes freshman and some classes that geometry, chemistry, stuff like that. And then each year you build upon that. So as more advanced courses become available to you, you take those advanced courses. So I took 2 AP classes my freshman year. I took 3 AP classes my sophomore year. Then I took 5 my junior year, and I took 6 my senior year. So 16 in total. I think that's important because, especially in college admissions and scholarships, they want to see that you're challenging yourself academically based on what your school offers. So if your school offers more advanced courses, they expect you to be in those classes. But if your school doesn't offer as many advanced courses, they just want you to be taking the most rigorous schedule you can possibly be taking. And then getting into extracurriculars, I was involved a lot in my church. So I was in Pathfinders, Bible Bowl, and then within school, I started a club called Young Global Leaders. I was in National Honor Society. I was in a program called AP Ambassadors, which essentially is meant to bolster the AP program at our school. I was in the Asian American Culture Club, and some other things. So it's important to find activities that you're invest time in. So my philosophy is you want depth over breadth. So if you have a few activities that you're deeply invested in, that's way better than having a lot of different activities that you're not as committed to. Because when you're applying to scholarships and colleges, they want to see the impact that you have in those activities that you do. So whether that's leadership positions, community service, working with teachers or other people to accomplish some sort of goal, they want to see that you're making a tangible impact in the organizations that you're a part of. Another thing that's important is especially building good relationships with teachers, because not one thing, when you have a good relationship with your teacher, being in that class just becomes easier for you because the teacher knows you as an individual and they'll be more willing to work with you whenever an issue comes up or if you need extra help on something. And then when it comes to applying for college scholarships, those are going to be the same teachers you're going to go to and ask for letters of recommendation. So what I did was my senior year, beginning of senior year, I essentially created I created a document that outlined the colleges I was going to apply to, and then I highlighted some different aspects of myself, like the type of subjects I'm interested in, some personal details about me, my favorite books, my personal background. So essentially giving them a full view of who I am. And also, I also highlighted specific moments where I felt like I shined in their classes. So that way, when they're writing their letters of recommendation, they could point out specific moments where I performed well in their class. So I think doing that and starting early, giving them ample amount of time to write a good letter of recommendation is really important, because the colleges and scholarships, they take what the teachers say very seriously, because they're your educators, they're the ones who have basically been trained to teach and educate you. And so if they have good things to say about you, that reflects well on you as an applicant. But if your letter recommendation are weak, or they're very vague, they don't speak to who you are as an individual, then it's not going to be a positive characteristic for your application. Another thing that people should focus on is the SAT, ACT, and then the subject test. So colleges and scholarships use those as basically as a meter to see how well you'll be able to perform at their school, or how academically prepared you are. So you should start off by, you should take the test at least once without any study or practice, just to see how familiar you are with the material and how well you'll do. And then from that, you basically, you take your score from that, and then you basically build upon that by, you should invest in like a book. They have Kaplan, they have ACT Prep, they have Khan Academy. And those are all like sites and books you can use to like practice questions, look over the material, and basically become acquainted with how to do better on the test. So for me, I started preparing. I took the ACT in February of my junior year. I got a 30 on that. ACT is out of 36, so I got 30, and I knew I could do better. So I spent the summer studying and preparing. I used Kaplan ACT Prep, which I used. So the most important thing when you're preparing for a test like that is to stay consistent. So you want to be practicing every day, and then taking like a full length practice test on the weekend to measure your progress. And if you do that and you stay consistent, you will see yourself improving as the weeks go by. And so I did that, and then I took the test again in September, and I was able to get a 33 out of 36, and that's what I used to apply to colleges and university, colleges and scholarships I was a part of. And then another important thing is to look into some programs. So there's there's a lot of different summer programs that we become a part of. A lot of them cater to low-income, minority, first-generation students. They have them in like STEM, mainly in STEM, humanities. You can find local internships, and basically those are just to keep you occupied over the summer. Because the schools and scholarships want to see that you're using your time well over your summers to engage in something productive and something that you're interested in. And also being a part of those type of programs to help bolster the application, especially if they're prestigious programs. The school will recognize that you as a student were a part of that program, and that they'll look favorably upon that if you're doing your application. So definitely, it's definitely a good option to look into that. A lot of the programs are free. Those are the ones I highly recommend, the ones that are free, because they provide you so many resources. It's not like you're paying to get something out. Because if you're paying money for a program of some sort, it's usually not as beneficial for you in the application process. I also suggest looking into programs like QuestBridge. That's a good program to look into. QuestBridge, Jack Can Cook, Coca-Cola Scholars, Gates Scholarship, the Reagan Scholarship, Ron Brown. That's a 40,000 scholarship specifically designed for African American students, high-achieving African American students. This is the Jackie Robinson Scholarship, is also another scholarship for African American students. And all those things, the resources are out there. It's just a matter of finding them and then putting in the work to get them. And then when it comes to the application itself, it's important when you're putting to your application to have a schedule to where you know what you're going to do to get the application completed, because you don't want to be rushing on the application because deadlines come by pretty fast. So it's important to establish some sort of deadlines for yourself to say, okay, I'll finish this week. I'll do this. I'll finish the financial aid application, just to pace yourself and make sure that you get everything that you need to get done. So for me, and also writing essays, it's important when you're writing your essays to be as genuine as possible. You want to write an essay that reflects your story, your background, your interest in a way that no one else could copy what you have to say. You want to use vocabulary that's very strong, powerful, that it listens to emotions from people who read it, especially the admissions officers. So my suggestion, whenever you're writing an essay, is to tell a story. So you want to be as a story and how some sort of thing you discover has changed who you are as and if anyone has any other specific questions, I'm ready to answer.
What, if you knew how your journey was going to play out, what advice would you have given to your younger self?
Okay, the question is, if you knew how your journey was going to play out, how would you have better prepared yourself, or how differently would you have taken the job?
I definitely wouldn't have stressed as much, because I felt very stressed during the application process, especially with having to do school and also having to do other applications. So it's definitely important to make sure that you limit your anxiety and stress as much as possible, because it's very detrimental to your health, basically. So I'll definitely have to I'd have made sure I'm less stressed by the process, because especially when you're applying to a school that you really like, and there's always that chance that you won't get into that school no matter how hard you've worked throughout your 4 years in high school. There's still that chance that they won't select you over the thousands and thousands of other great applicants that there are. But it's important to trust your abilities, and also to pray that the things will turn out the way that they're supposed to. And also also pace myself better because I found myself essentially spent like my whole winter break working on applications for other schools, which I could have stayed in social design if I had done it earlier and I could have enjoyed myself more. I would also have applied for more scholarships because there were definitely a lot of scholarships out there, but I only applied to maybe around 5 or 6 big scholarships, and I only got 1 out of the 6, unfortunately. But I would definitely apply to more small local scholarships because those usually go unclaimed. So scholarships like in your county or your city, they usually go for $1,000 or $2,000. Those are pretty easy to get if you submit a good application. You can get those easily. A lot of my friends, they got tons of those scholarships, which they use to buy books or spend on clothes, stuff like that.
So I'd like to answer that question, but from a different perspective. Eric is currently at school, but I'm 12 years out of school. And so I would have stressed less for sure. I work, in an oil and gas company. One of the best computer scientists is an English major. He taught himself, and he has 30 years experience. I consider him way better than I am, and I went to MIT. So, looking back, we probably make the same amount of money. He didn't go to any well-known school. So at the end of the day, these schools are good, but the outcome really depends on you and your journey. So the world is not going to end if you don't get into an Ivy League and all. You form your own story. Yeah.
So can we get to Kamwana and Sam because over there.
Sam or Kamwana, you want to go ahead? Kamwana, if you can hear me, go ahead and I think you're still in mute. And go ahead and share your screen too. Yeah, we can hear yourself.
My name is actually, right now I'm talking to you right now as a result. I was in the statistics like before that I decided that I didn't have computer science French, and then I did my master's in data science at UC Berkeley.
Okay, Sam, you want to add your volume? You can hear you very faintly.
Yeah, I'm on volume.
Yep. Go ahead.
But it is.
You're using your cell phone or the computer? You're still a little bit faint.
So I'm working undergraduate class. Let me see if I can switch to
No, that's good.
computer for now.
That's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. So right now I just do software engineering for Microsoft as well as some data science for the Open Group. On top of my work, I do a lot of college recruiting going around the country and the world, trying to get some people to come join our company. And I think what I mentioned, I wouldn't add the most, a lot of preparation for how I got to be an undergraduate, being serious about knowing what it is I wanted, which is the case. I only applied to Harvard to postgraduate school. I was very serious about, and based on my preparation and everything else I knew was your theory. I got 100,000 scholarship from them, so I was lucky enough to apply before any law sheets come up. What happened? And up to the draft was for me, what that was going to be. I think it's important for you to think of after you're done graduate, you have the grant gives you might something to go to the employer, which is my age of doing was made to a position itself in the best sort of things now applying for jobs and all. And very interesting to join figures and to get it. So the outcome learn when you job application, the things you do when you for a job. So I think summary. And I mentioned big results of in so many applications. I think in my class, only people who got me, but we were.
Yes, I'm just hold on, let me go ahead and see if I can connect you. It's a different word.